Otherwise, if you're going to watching headquarters, but his business cannot success. But if he gets success with Vietnamese people, he's watching Vietnamese people to building relationship. But only doing that, but he's going to lose headquarters trust relationship.
Right.
So he should do both. This is no way. That's the reason why he should work double work. This is Japanese people typically they should do that. Many people they don't do that. One of those, right? So this is not good enough.
Yeah.
So they should do both. So this is only way. But additionally, not only that selling his job, but also he should get more broader cultural perspective. Broader cultural perspective means liberal arts. This is very big history of European people they have. Like you said, okay, well, after retirement, okay, we don't do job because they have very big background of Christianity. They have big background of historical heritage. So Japanese people, we don't know that. But Japanese people are working very hard, and even if they're getting older, they don't try to do work. But they should understand European people mindset. Otherwise, we cannot get along with those people. So which side are you thinking about? Oh, you yourself, okay, you're selfish? No, you need to communicate with those people, but you should study for those people's mindset. Otherwise, European people respect us. This is the current situation. If you go into Italy and France and Germany, they don't want to talk with us. Okay, even if global, meeting on discussion session, they don't like us to make a speech. They don't like us to have opinion.
Is that your experience, Sonda-san? Because you recently you're engaging with the foreign counterparts frequently.
Yeah. The society I'm involved in is slightly different from the situation which Uno-san told right now, because the international standardization communities what can I say? Of course we have a meeting during daytime, but we say the main meeting start after that meeting, from 6 o'clock p.m. So that means, always we are trying to communicate with them tightly, exchanging our virtues more than technical issues. So that at least in the standardization community, I think still, even for Japanese experts, communicate with the foreign experts. So that is a slightly different situation comparing with the normal, ordinary negotiation between company and company. Yeah.
That is, I'm writing book at the last person, Aristotle. Okay, Aristotle said, if you try to negotiate with counterpart, this is not content, not issue to be discussed. Communication, he said. Communication is very important. So European people, but the best way to communicate with those people, what he said after 5.
Of course, but communication, it's one thing, but you also need to be able to follow through on what you communicate. And that's the way that people like Takahashi-san need to work, is kind of like you are already negotiating with yourself, even before you negotiate with your counterpart, because you know that whatever you say or promise or do or give into, that will be a battle to actually achieve at home. So you're already negotiating with yourself. That's an impossible mission. It's an impossible mission. So I really think that if Japan wants to globalize, it's even more important to actually globalize headquarters and to let headquarters give autonomy to the negotiator to actually make decisions on behalf of them.
Okay, I get involved in the international kind of activity when I was 30 years ago. I chaired many times. This case is what is the most things I did is not the content to get acceptance from counter people. This is I going to get trust from those people.
Right.
You blame me? Okay, why don't you agree with me? This is the final, my conclusion.
Right, but your position is not really the same as, for example, Takahashi's position, because you were CEO.
No, that's okay, not the same. Okay, he just get acquaintance with his counterpart. or government officials, they completely trust him, but they're going to say yes. Okay, not content. Okay, Takahashi going to speak out his opinion. They believe what he said. This is a very basic negotiation with European people.
But what can Takahashi-san say if he doesn't know whether or not he can get approval from his company? If what the other side is asking is
just
going
I
against...
told you, the company side, just his inside company side negotiation different.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
but if you're going to doing business with his customer or his counterpart, this is different. If as soon as you're going to build a trust relationship, they're going to accept you. Especially he's going to spend a lot of time after 5. Okay, then our counterpart believe you, and he'll going to say yes. Okay, and some cases they're going to ask you some negotiation.
So exactly, because if I, for example, if I would head the German delegation, and I would, for me, it would be very important that something that I would basically get 20% more of what you are willing, that your head office is willing to give.
Oh, as soon as I build a relationship, you're going to tell me 20% more because I trust you. Of course, I say yes.
You say yes, but you don't know whether your head office will approve that.
This is later. We need to discuss with headquarters.
Yeah.
This actually currently I'm doing.
But you lose all your trust if the head office says no.
No, this is okay. China counterpart, they're going to, I have strong relationship. Client, I need this one. He's going to ask me what 20% discount, something else. I immediately I'm going to tell him, yes, of course.
Okay, but what about your relationship if you turn around, go to Japan, and Japan says, forget it?
No, whatever I try to make them something.
Yeah, but I mean, you will not. You don't know whether you have that degrees of freedom because basically you're given zero way to maneuver. So
this you should make an effort to persuade him.
Of course, okay, but you're taking a gamble by saying, okay, yeah, of course, 20%, but you don't know whether it's 20%. So if I would be the negotiator and I would not be so sure, I would say, well, no, sorry, but I cannot promise that, because if you would have to come back, yeah, sorry, I said 20%, but actually I can only give you 5%, then you say, oh, what's that? We had a promise, didn't you? You made a promise.
This case, he didn't establish trust relationship yet. In this case, you can say yes.
No, in this case, you destroy the trust relationship, maybe.
If you are building a trust relationship, they're going to ask you 20% should yes.
Yeah, okay, but what if you cannot deliver on that?
No, they're going to ask you because they understand you, who you are.
No. I'm saying that if your head office does not allow you to give the 20%, they say, no, we don't want to do that.
Oh, head office, they say no?
Yeah.
Oh, this case is a very big gamble. But
exactly.
They're going to do that.
Exactly.
They quit firm?
Exactly. So basically, you lose your trust.
Yeah, this is a good
you lose your trust. Yeah. So I think that the way to globalize is to have these people, global mindset, actually give them the power to negotiate and give them some degrees of freedom to actually maneuver so that they can build up the trust.
Sun Tzu both said your boss said misjudgment for you, and 3 times they did misjudgment, you can leave.
Yeah.
Or still you're going to stay within the company, and they try to, you can cancel to your customer. You can get new job.
So
it's on the beach, so you can leave.
So Takashi-san.
Always I'm telling him.
In conclusion.
Always I'm telling him. This is Sun Tzu out of war. Right? Okay, so today is.
Okay.
By the way, are you going to do the same IT innovation next week?
No. Yes, IT innovation, but the last topic, and that's energy.
Still, I doing energy?
Yep.
I'm getting bored. Energy work for what?
Energy. Well, basically, part of the transformation is okay. What will the energy market will look like? No, not oil. We're looking at Japan.
Oh, okay.
So how is Japan going through the transformation? How far are we? 1 more week.
Okay.
That's it. And then it's half energy, and the last half is discussion. I've put up a few things. Okay, what's going to happen in Japan, and that's the base for discussion. That's the end of it.
Good.
Yeah.
So are you preparing for the Dutch already?
Not yet.
Okay, that's all. Thank you for today.
All right. Thank you very much, Takahashi-san. Thank you very much.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日はブーキューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる専門性を持つ英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアーツということ、それからもう一つは孫子の兵法、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えています。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。で、以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、ご検討の上ご参加いただければと。英語のできない方もですね、学習の午後こういうふうな研修をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の勘どころを教えると書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料を作成しております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対してもいろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、V キューブさんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。